Hello guys, it's Verzikten here. Today I have very interesting clips. Please enjoy and I'll see you on the next video.
I will physically fight anyone that's disrespectful to any of you during this time. You know what? Surprisingly, everyone has been like very respectful. I mean, there's a few people who replied to my replied to my tweet longer with a make better content plus ratio. I'm like, okay. Right. Anyways, I just feel like but both me and Edison, we feel like a weight lifted. And I mean, it sucks. It's like I think a big part of like why we weren't breaking up when we probably should have. I think we probably should have broken it off earlier. A big reason is because sunk costs. You already put so much time into something. You're like, I'm not gonna break up now. You know how it is. It's like when you've invested so much of something into, you know, you don't want to lose that thing because you're like, well, I don't want to regret or have any of that time wasted. Yeah, at the end of the day, the biggest thing is we literally drifted apart and we didn't really address that or recognize that until we sat down and talked about it like in depth. Many conversations about it. We obviously didn't just give up on our engagement like that. Like there was a lot of conversations that like happened and then happened again, and we thought about it and happened again, and then we're like, okay, yeah, like we have, you know, it wasn't one argument. We're like, breaking up with you, you know, we obviously love and care about each other so much, you know, like so much. You just have to like, at some point we were like, all right, we need to really like address this and like, what do we want? And so this is what we decided on, and then we had to deal with that, and then we're like, and now we tell the public. And my biggest thing is like, I don't want to break your guys' hearts. One thing that made me really sad is like I was scrolling through my Twitter timeline after we announced it, and like so many of you guys were sad and like, I don't believe in love anymore, and like I'm crying, this is the worst day ever. And I'm like, don't be sad, you know. Didn't make, yeah, that was my, like, I was like, of everything, I just didn't want Edison to be sad. I didn't want you guys to be sad. I was like, I can be sad, it's fine. I can listen to my sad music. I had my I literally felt like I was 17 again for like this past month. I've been like listening to Taylor Swift's which album? Speak Now. And that because that album got me through my first breakup. So I went back and I listened to it in the car. I'm like driving to things, just crying and crying, feeling like I'm 17 again. And I'm like, dude, I'm 28. This is rough. So yeah. If anything, you know what's been helping me cope is like humor, you know? Like I've been making single jokes with Peter and he's like, oh. And I'm like, ooh. He's like, ooh, too soon? It's been helping me, okay? And he's like, oh, gone, be forever alone. I'm like, same. He's like, oh it helps me, okay? And then, you know, sometimes it'll be really, like, actually very hard. I had a moment where I was really sad about it a couple nights ago. I'm just sitting, like, you know, when you're sobbing and it hurts because you're crying so hard and you just really think, and then you just like, you know those sobs, those ones. I was having one of those, and then like I was like, damn, I think this is my rock bottom. This is the most sad I'll probably feel about it. And I was like, should I journal right now, you know, for my future self to look back? But instead I filmed myself for myself, and I was like, I'll watch this video back. It's the most pathetic video in existence. It is literally me sitting on the floor sobbing my eyes out, trying to explain to my future self how sad I am, but how things will get better. I'm just talking to that video will never see the light of day ever. Ever. That is so, guys, so embarrassing. Just snot everywhere. I mean, it's not it. But it was I was like, you know, documenting it for myself, you know, to see where I've come from. So, you know, I would never leak that. Absolutely not. No way. Oh, that's so embarrassing. You know, it's just like, you know, maybe I'll delete it. I'm deleting it because it's gonna get leaked. I shouldn't have said it was even in existence. Anyway. Oh, wait. You want to head in the clouds? Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah. So I planned all of this, by the way. You know, like last week, I like knew in advance I was taking 3 days off. And if you even looked at the leak, you know, when my schedule leaked, I even timed when I was going to release the tweet. Like I had it planned out. It said release sad tweet. And I was like, oh my God, people are going to read into that. But I actually like knew when I was going to release the tweet because I scheduled it so that I would have 2 shoots afterwards. So to distract myself, like all of last week, I was talking to Edison. I'm like, when are we going to release this? Like, what's the best time? I like, don't want to stream the day after. I do not want to stream 2 days after. I just want to like go AFK and do busy my mind with things. And then we figured this day. And then I leaked it and I was like, thank goodness I didn't say like release breakup with Edison tweet. Oh God, that would have been but like my schedule does go that detailed, like sometimes, like it does. And I'm surprised I didn't put addresses on absolutely everything. Like that schedule leak, I swear, like was probably the safe, like when I saw that I leaked my schedule, I thought it was doomed. Like I thought I put the Squid Game OTV shoot address. I thought I put the 100 Thieves addresses. I was like, oh, mercy. I'm about to have to reschedule everything. Like, yeah. So that was, yeah. Yeah. Not Adam, thank you for the sub. Yeah, it was actually, no, you say the leak was, the leak was actually lucky. Like, it was, I didn't leak anything bad. But, I mean, the worst thing was probably the Squid Game thing. But I told Broden ahead of time. I was like, I leaked that you guys were doing a Squid Game shoot. And he's like, it's fine. It'll build hype. Yeah. Did Sako go with Edison? Don't say that. Nah, I have him. Please. No, I told Edison I'll drop Sock off whenever he wants. Like, to take care of him. He's like, I would like that. You know? So, yeah, don't say it like that's sad, okay? Don't say that. Don't talk about custody, okay? OG Chimp, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back, okay? We are co-parenting. Shark thing for the 9 months. That was actually a big thing that we were talking about. It's like, who's gonna get Sock? And like, how are we gonna deal with Sock? He's our kid. You know? Am I still allowed to use Edison's Sock emote? Yeah, sure. Guys, Edison's not a banned word around here, okay? It's fine. His name doesn't trigger me. Like, it's fine. And don't call him my finance anymore, but it's okay. Edison, the E word. Evan, thank you for the 3 months. Yeah. He who must not be named. No, literally none of that. It sounds a lot more tragic than it is. You know, it's okay. In life, things happen. And if anything, I want to use this opportunity to show you guys, you know, you can have a healthy breakup and still be friends for real. You know? I would like that very much, and I know he'd like that too. RF Pro, thank you for 1,000 bits. Where did Captain Hook get his hook from? From a secondhand store. That was bad. I don't like it. Jessica, thank you for the 1 year. Ritz, thank you for the 10 months. 421, both thank you for the sub. Jessica, thank you for 8 months. Metal, thank you for 33 months. Mad Moose says, sorry to hear about the news. I wish the best in the future, but enjoying the 100T content. Yeah, I'm glad. I've been having a lot of fun. It's been nice. I feel like, you know, some parts of my life are like this, but then other parts are like this. And like, I'll tell you one thing is that my friends have been like the absolute best. Every single one of them, like from all the different people I know, like CG and CB and OTV and 100 Thieves, like every one of them has been like a really, really great support system in this time. Like all of them have been like, they've reached out and it's been nice. We already talked about we're not doing the custody. Well, I have Sock mostly, and then I'll drop Sock off at Edison's place, and then I'll pick him up, and we'll do that thing. You know, he can have him sometimes, and then I have him sometimes, and then he has him, and then I have him. Okay? No way you're doing shared custody of a cat. We're not doing actual shared custody. It's like sometimes I'll drop him off, but I'm mostly keeping him. Okay? I'm single and Wilden. All right, I'm not Wilden, guys. What's wrong with you? I am getting so hot, I'm gonna take my clothes off. It's getting hot in here, so hot. Okay. All right. Ma'am, you're streaming. Jane, thank you for the 14 months. Dialing for 3 months. Why did you guys break up? Natalie, I literally asked people not to ask that, okay? We're not gonna divulge into the details, okay? CJ, thank you for the resub. I loved people like the armchair psychologists trying to like dissect the messages though, are dissect things and say like the wording of this implies this and that. And then one of the replies in the LSF thread was, I really hope neither Leslie or Edison reads this thread. Oh God. And I'm like, oop. Oh. CC thing for the 5 months.